Graham Smith took over in goals for Killie, who had David Lilly suspended. Derek Suter remained in goal for Dundee after his fine performance against Aberdeen. Still no Lee Wolski for Jim Duffy's men. A host of Santa hats in hospitality, with Killie hoping not to be as hospitable on the field as they have been in recent weeks. Yet with the Killie defence exchanging gifts with the Dundee forward line from the off, perhaps a sense of disquiet about the afternoon for the home side. It wasn't to last, with good humour restored as the visitors' defence was given a roasting. The basting came from Chris Boyd. But it was Danny Invincibile who was to be the bright shining star for Killie. He started off the move and was on hand to supply the finishing touch to give them the lead. And then he celebrated like a kid at Christmas. The Australian got in front of his marker, and despite his heroic efforts, Suter left with no chance. While Killie have harboured thoughts of the top six, getting away from the bottom is the target for Dundee, and not for the first time this season they found the ball wouldn't bounce for them. It was bouncing for Killie all right, off the head of Brent Sancho over his keeper, and 2-0 for the home side. Simon Ford with a goal, Killie with daylight. Within a minute, however, Dundee had struck back. Steve Lovell drifting into space, and then a fine finish from John Sutton reduced the deficit. Sutton's first goal since November the 6th, more than welcome, with Dundee finding goals hard to come by, only their 6th in 9 games. A way back perhaps, but Invincibile was doing his best to slam the door back shut. Killie's second half performance was described by manager Jim Jeffries with some of the best football his side has served up this season. It took a goal line clearance to prevent Gary McDonald from making it 3. The pressure from the home side was unrelenting. The flick from Colin Nish was inspiring. The finish from Boyd unproductive, thanks to more heroics from Suter. The Dundee keeper became an interested and no doubt concerned spectator as a peculiar game of head tennis was enacted in front of his goal. Gary Hayes' involvement brought it all to an end. Dundee could hardly have complained if Kilmarnock had won by more. Nish and Boyd carved their way through the defence. Boyd came close with the finish. Boyd has, of course, been hit by injury. He's scored just 1 goal since his 5-star display against Dundee United, in some ways creating a level of expectation from others about his skills. Nothing wrong with the way he took the game out of Dundee's reach. More to come from him and his side. Jim Duffy needs much more from his men.
You know, a wee while since it's come, but we haven't been playing that badly, and I think today proves that we're not a bad side, and they're a very young side, and so that's good for the future.